Vacancy rate in malls across Pennsylvania is jumping up constantly. We know people stopped shopping in malls a long time ago, and the state of Pennsylvania and lawmakers have a proposal that could make great use of these vacant malls. I'll explain what it means for homeowners and real estate in the greater Philadelphia area next. And if you get some value out of this, you like what you hear, or you want to schedule a call about your real estate needs, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and you can click on the link in the comments to schedule a time to talk with our amazing team about real estate. So, like I said, Pennsylvania malls, they have vacancy rates just piling up right now. If you've been to the Plymouth Meeting Mall, there's not a lot of stores there anymore. If you've been to the Exton Mall, that got sold. Granite Run in Media is another one that is just sitting there and it's vacant. And what ends up happening is it's a vexing real estate problem, and no one wants to. You have maintenance, and when properties are vacant, no matter if it's a single family home or something else, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. We get cold weather here. There can be leaks. There can be all sorts of things that happen, and when vacant properties sit there, not only is there maintenance issues, there's also insurance issues. The insurance rates go up. And then on top of that, it's not good for the community to have these once vibrant hubs of commerce where people would go on the weekends, they'd grab a bite to eat, go shopping, do whatever you're going to do there. These are no longer happening at these locations. Well, what are we doing with the properties? We've seen mixed use become very popular in a lot of places. You look at where Wegmans was built in Malvern, very, very popular mixed use area. We've seen mixed use happen in King of Prussia by the town center, where they've built properties there. They have townhomes selling in the $500,000 and $600,000 range, adjacent to restaurants and shopping and all sorts of things that people want to go to and they can walk to, but it's not inside a mall. It's a mixed-use living place. So what state lawmakers are proposing is to steer the future of these properties, and the House just passed a bill to allow local municipalities to enact a tax abatement for these vacant malls for 10 to 15 years if the malls are redeveloped with multiple usage, which could include housing, commercial, and industrial, which to me makes a lot of sense. So it's called the Economic Development and Mixed-Use Redevelopment of Shopping Malls Act, and it has 20 sponsors, including 8 from Philadelphia and its collar counties. And we've got a lot. I mean, I just mentioned a couple malls here that are local. We can get to within 20 minutes, 30 minutes of our office. So now it's headed to the Senate. And what Representative Josh Siegel, one of the sponsors, said was that it's in the public interest to promote redevelopment of these large parcels and return them to function in accordance with sound and approved plans for their redevelopment that will promote public safety, convenience, and welfare. And the bill's written with a loose definition of shopping mall, allowing redeveloped strip malls and shopping centers to also qualify, because we've seen that online shopping has changed the way people go about things. Exton's a great example. That used to be a place where everyone would go shopping. The mall's been sold. Main Street's very popular because they got some restaurants and other things to do down there, but it's a little different than it used to be. And we're seeing the same thing in Plymouth Meeting. So, and Media. I mean, Media, where the Granite Run Mall is, there's this whole area where Media is this bustling downtown area. Homes sell there very quickly. They want to be downtown. And then you go out to Granite Run, it's just kind of vacant. It's very weird if you drive through there. So the loose definition could help, and it would only relate to the improvements made on the property, meaning taxes would still need to be paid based on the property assessment before the improvements are made. So the existing malls taxes will still have to be paid. The length and amount of the abatement could be customized by each taxing jurisdiction, meaning it's up to the county and the township and the school districts. And if a municipality implements a full abatement, that would mean improvements for the redevelopment will be exempt from property taxes for 10 years. And Pennsylvania Association of Realtors also supports this bill. So what I see this as a big boon for a lot of these local communities here. This would be great news for folks that are living in these communities where now there's more local amenities, there's more things to do, and it could solve some of the housing shortage that we're seeing, because in King of Prussia, these properties on Lakeview Court, we've sold a number of them ourselves. They've become this desirable property for people that want to have privacy. They don't want to be in a condo necessarily. It's a townhome, really. And then they have the ability to get where they want to get to, and they're not in a super urban area. They're in the suburbs. And we know demand's a lot different in the suburbs versus the city right now, comparing Philadelphia to the collar counties. So if this gets passed, I would really love lawmakers to push this here, because it would not only help the housing shortage and the inventory shortage problem that we have, it also is better for the people that already live there. When you have new homes getting built, that means more people moving to the area, more people working on improving the schools. Not that the schools around here need much improving, but it's another opportunity to do that. And we've even seen this with some of these strip malls that are vacant and they're having a hard time filling the spaces. So great law coming out of Harrisburg. I don't say that often. A lot of opportunity here, and let's hope the local municipalities will cooperate, because if they do, this could be a great opportunity to build more housing. Look at Ellis Preserve up in Newtown Square. It's another great example. That was just a vacant piece of land. Now they've got mixed use in there. There's restaurants. There's retail. There's a Whole Foods. They've got townhomes that are being built there, selling for $900,000, $1 million. This is good for people that want to downsize and might unlock some of that single-family home inventory that everyone's trying to get into, because most people that want to downsize don't want to give up the space. They just want to deal with less maintenance. That's what we found. So let's hope this law passes. Great thing coming out of the House. I like PAR supporting it. We'll see where it goes. It's a good thing for housing in the greater Philadelphia area.